So what does one IFF mean to me? I would say from my fresh new employer perspective, it's working within your own department and your own projects to contribute to the overall goal of the organization. And I think it can mean a lot of different things, but generally we're all kind of bound by the same idea that we're here to help in the various areas that we do.
Being new to IFF and learning that the one IFF is a pillar of the organization's strategic plan, what that means to me is IFF has made a divine commitment that will help rebuild communities and also to deploy resources to nonprofit organizations that's trying to make a difference within those communities.
Hi, this is Natalie Campicini from Detroit. One IFF to me means people working together across regions, helping people out when they need it most.
One IFF for me, I think it's just a vibe I get whenever I step outside my finance bubble, whether it's sitting in on a brown bag or just chopping up with someone from a different department in the kitchen. I think it's just recognizing that I can talk dollars and cents all day, but the nature of our work and the scope of what we do is way more than that.
What IFF means to me is finding ways to work cross-departmentally when there are problems that need to be solved.
Anytime I hear one IFF, the word togetherness comes to my mind. Because people from different areas of expertise come together and look forward to creating transformational outcomes for the betterment of low-income and special needs communities. And I find this extremely amazing. One IFF and a single source of truth are expressions that are highly correlated, because we can use that single source of truth to be more strategic, intentional, self-aware of the things we're doing for the betterment, not only of this organization, but also the communities and impact we are creating.
To me, the concept of one IFF means that we make better decisions, we serve our clients more effectively, and we have a better time doing it when we do it as one IFF family with many talents.
One IFF is a community of individuals from different backgrounds with different experience, different technical expertises that can come together and internally and as like kind of a community really think about how do we make sense of the world and also bring the best of ourselves individually as a collective to all of the groups and the stakeholders and the communities that we serve outside of our respective offices.
So for me, one IFF means that I can go around our office here in Chicago and eat snacks on my different friends' desks. So I use a very highly sophisticated mapping software to map out all the places where I eat snacks on a daily basis at IFF. So on a daily basis at IFF, I'll visit Yahira and eat some gum and chocolate. And then I'll go visit my IFF buddy Deepti and have some gummies and pretzels. Then I'll keep walking south and over to Eden's desk, where I'll eat some spicy mango jelly beans and some popcorn jelly beans. And then I'll walk up north on the west side over to visit my friends in research, where they have bright orange crackers filled with peanut butter. I eat those on a daily basis. Then I keep going and visit Kyle, where I have almonds. They're unsalted and roasted with some gum. And then I finish my round off at the kitchen, where I eat leftovers. And on the special IFF happy hours, I'll have Chicago Mix popcorn. Thank you.
I am Alexis Dishman, and I am in Detroit, Michigan, and one IFF means to me to collaborate, communicate, and work together to achieve our mission.
I'm Jeff Hensey, Program Manager for Early Childhood Education in the Detroit office, And to me, one IFF means working in a place where you're surrounded by passionate and brilliant people who are always willing to help out and give you answers and give you information, and sometimes give you more information than you could ever possibly hope to have. And it's being one team, always working towards the same goal to support nonprofits.
To me, one IFF means that by the end of your first week, even though you just learned what CAPSOL stands for, somehow 115 IFFers across 7 states already know your first and last name.
Ok, este es en español, lo cual es súper interesante. Cada vez que escucho la expresión IFF unido, es una traducción breve de la expresión, yo pienso en todos trabajando por un mismo fin, lo cual implica un gran equipo de personas usando sus talentos para crear impactos en las comunidades reales. Para mí eso es IFF, todos por un mismo fin, para crear impacto en las comunidades. Gracias.
One IFF to me means everybody looking out for each other, being intentional about that. It manifests itself in all different ways, and the only way I can kind of define it is through my experience with my other colleagues, regardless of what level in the org chart they're in, right? So it means Joe rolling up his sleeves and coming to Columbus and making the time to have breakthrough meetings with some of our centers of influence. It means Alexis being available to take any of my calls at any time of day, and expanding what I thought was possible, right? What was doable. It means Sarah having all of the answers to every closing question that I ever have, just because of all of her experience. One IFF is a group of people spread out over a large geographic area that have bought into the idea of collective action and the power that can bring.
What does one IFF mean to me? It means everything you just saw and heard. One IFF means we value and celebrate the richness and power of each IFF staff's identities, passions, experiences, opinions, and voices they bring to work each day in common cause with their fellow staff to align capital and their talents with justice. It means channeling our many voices to partner, collaborate, compromise, challenge, modulate, step back, step forward, and always step up in service to and in lines with our clients and communities to change the world. One IFF is us.